Hey guys, it's Jenna and this is the Fashion General. And I know a lot of you guys today, it's your first day of school, and maybe you guys are already at school. I know, like, I've been in school for maybe 2 weeks now, and this week will be my third week of school. But my brother, my sister, and my cousins, it's their first day today. And it's just that back to school season again. It's September, and I decided to make a what's in my backpack video. So in honor of back to school season. So this is my backpack here. I got this from Forever 21. I got this probably like a month ago, maybe. It's pleather, I think. Actually, I don't know if it's real leather. It could be real leather, but most likely it's pleather. I think I got it for, I think it was priced originally at like $29.50, something around there. That's what I think it was. That sounds right. But anyway, I want to say like maybe 10% off or 15% off. So I ended up paying like maybe like $24 or something like that. It was just like $5 off. But I mean, any discount is good, right? But yeah, I like this bag. It's been working out for me so far. It's small, but since I'm in college, I don't really need like a huge bag. So I only have 4 classes total, and I don't have all my classes every single day, so I don't need that big of a backpack. This backpack, it's been lasting me well. Like with things from Forever 21, sometimes they tend to break eventually. Hopefully that's not the case with this bag, but I'm trying not to push its limits too much, because like this material is like okay, but I don't really know how sturdy it actually is. But I mean, it's lasted me for like 3 weeks now. Well, this is my 3rd week. I'm about to start. But anyway, let's get to what's actually inside the backpack. So this backpack comes with 2 pockets, 2 zippers. So in the big zipper, I have this file folder. I guess that's what you would call it, file folder, I think. But anyway, it's like a lot of people, they tend to go with binders, but I found that with these file folder things, like, it's much easier to make sure that your stuff doesn't like fall out and get lost. Like I used to use a binder like all the time, like every single school year. But then I found that like papers, they would like fall out because the holes in the paper, like loose leaf paper, they would eventually rip. I mean, you could use reinforcements, but that's just like an extra expense. And I found that I prefer these over binders because since it has this flap right here, the papers can't really fall out, like in a binder, there's no flap to keep all the papers in there and secured, so they would fall out. And so this is easier for me, and it basically functions the same way as binder, except it has this flap thing. So it has this like little loop thing, comes to open it, just pull it off. It's pretty easy, it's not hard. I got this from Target, and the brand of it is Collection from Studio C, and like I guess like the design is called, it's a shore thing. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute, and from my experience with using these file folders, like it works for me. So yeah. Has tabs just like a binder would have, and then instead of having a binder ring where you put the paper in with the binder rings, it has these little compartments and you just drop your paper in there. So you have algebra and geometry, sociology, world music, and astronomy. Those are the classes I'm taking. And then I always keep the first one blank because that's where I usually store my loose leaf paper. And then I just have use the first four sections after this one, technically the first 5 sections only. And then I guess as the school year goes on, I might find more reasons to use these other sections, but I only need it for these 4 sections. And so this works for me. I got this from Target. And I bring this to school with me in my backpack every day, and I keep all my school papers in here. And oh yeah, always make sure that you have like a loose leaf paper with you. And for those of you who don't know what loose leaf paper is, it's just the lined paper with the 3 holes in it. That's just the technical term for it. But yeah, always have that with you. And oh, this is just my workbook for one of my classes. So if you guys have like workbooks that you guys like work in for your classes or one of your classes, make sure that you bring it with you the day that you have that class. But anyway, make sure that if you need to bring a workbook or a textbook with you for a certain class and you know you need it, make sure you have it, because it sucks having to go like take a picture with your phone of someone else's workbook and like walk over and ask. I mean, people are nice and they'll let you, but I mean, you know, it's just nicer to have it yourself, especially if you're supposed to have it in the first place. Let's see here, what else do I have in my bag? Oh, this is important. This is a yearly planner. See, it says 2015 to 2016 on it. I also got this from Target. I don't know, I just really like Target school supplies. I don't know, I just like it. And it's pretty simple. It's blue. Blue's my favorite color. And yeah, your planner is your best friend. Like seriously, like I would tell myself some days like, oh, I don't need to write down my homework. I'm gonna remember it. No. Like, I mean, sometimes I might remember it, but most of the time I would forget it. So just write in your planner. Like, that is like the best advice I could give to anybody. Like, I mean, elementary school, like, you don't really use planners that much, but I mean, the sooner you start using a planner, the better, because I mean, it keeps you organized and make sure you can make sure that you're getting everything done that you need to get done. Oh, Mead. That's the brand of this planner, in case you guys were wondering. And I don't remember how much I got it for, but I like it. And then I have my calculator with me. It has my name on it. This white part here and like over here, it's like a piece of tape, and then I just like wrote my name on it, so in case it gets lost, because like I lose things every now and then. And yeah, this is a graphing calculator. Yeah, graphing calculators are like really nice, but they can be really confusing if you don't know how to use them. So if you don't know how to use them, like read the little manual it comes with, or just ask people how to use it for certain functions. Yeah, calculators, you should bring them, especially if you're in like higher math levels. Like, I mean, I suck at math. Like, I'm in college and I'm taking like algebra and geometry, which is like kind of embarrassing, but I mean, I'm not the only one. So, oh yeah, and a lot of teachers or like your professor will probably not let you use your cell phone as a calculator during a test or a quiz. So make sure you get yourself a calculator if you don't have one. So there's different types of calculators out there. I'm not a calculator expert, so just do your research and see what calculator you need. Even like ask your like math teacher or science teacher which calculator that they would prefer or recommend. They usually tell you anyway, so yeah. And I have my cell phone in here, obviously. Yeah, don't forget to bring your cell phone with you, because especially if you don't drive and you carpool with somebody, or just for emergencies in general, like make sure you have your phone with you. And let's see. Oh, I have a portable cell phone charger. I got this as a gift from my mom. I guess the brand is called PNY. I'm not familiar with that brand, but that's what it is. I don't use that every day. It's only for like emergencies. And then, oh, in my bag, there's like 2 pockets here in the front. See, this is where my cell phone is, and I have like a ton of like pencils and pens in here. And then I have my portable cell phone charger in there. I have a highlighter. It's my Sharpie. I don't know where I got it from, but you could pretty much get a Sharpie highlighter anywhere. Like, I don't swear by Sharpie highlighters. A highlighter is a highlighter to me. As long as it does the job, it's good. And then I have this Pentel Twist Erase mechanical pencil. Then I have another one in blue. I really like these pencils with the little twisty eraser thing. I don't know, I just really like it. This is just annoying with like regular pencils like this, and then you use the eraser so much, like over time it's flat and it's like you don't have an eraser anymore. No, look, this pencil is broken. The lead fell out of it. But yeah, it always helps to bring like a bunch of like spare pencils and pens in case you lose them, because I know I lose things. Or you lend a pencil or a pen to like a classmate, and then they like never give it back. Sometimes they honestly just forget. Like, I've been in that situation where I borrowed a pencil or a pen from somebody and I like completely forgot to give it to them, and so like 3 days later it happens. I have a pen here. Let's see here. Oh, I really like this pen. It's an erasable pen. And then if you see here, this is not in, well actually it kind of is an eraser, but it's weird. It's not a regular eraser. My mom gave this to me. She ordered it from Amazon. I guess the brand is like Pilot, or is it Fryexion Ball? I don't know. I think it's Pilot. Anyway, but there's like multiple colors on here. Like there's red, and there's blue, and then this is like a gray. It's not black, it's like a dark gray. Yeah, it has 3 colors on it, and then you just press it down with the color that you want. Apparently this is an erasable pen, and then the eraser like erases the ink with the heat that it produces from the friction. But the only downside of this is when it's like really hot in the classroom, or your hand is just getting hot and it's like warming up the ink, like the ink doesn't come out as well, but otherwise it's a pretty good pen. Oh, and here's another one of those, like, this is not an erasable pen. This, I don't know what this is. It's just like a little rubber thing. It seems kind of useless. I guess you could use this as a stylus, I guess, I don't know. But this is a regular pen, it's non-erasable. My little sister saw it at the store for me and told my mom that I would like this. It's really cute, it has owls on it. Honestly, it doesn't work that well, but I mean, my little sister decided to get this for me, so like of course I'm gonna like bring it to school with me and like try and use it. Oh, in the back of my backpack, this big compartment here, there's this little white square thing here. It says like Forever 21. It's like another little leather patch. Originally when I bought this, I thought that this was just like decoration or whatever, but it's actually a little pocket, which is really nice. I usually keep my wallet in there, but my wallet's upstairs right now. And yeah, it's good to bring a little bit of like money with you to school. Like, I mean, I usually bring my lunch with me to school. I pack a lunch, but sometimes like if it gets really hot or whatever and you like run out of water or something, it's just nice to have money on hand if you want to like buy a snack, or just for in general, you know. So bring some money with you to school. Just bring a little bit, unless you have to buy really expensive, like pricey textbooks. Oh yeah, in your student ID, yeah, bring that too. And oh yeah, so that was everything in this big compartment here, this big pocket. Now for the smaller pocket. Oh, and here I have like little keychains on it. I have this keychain that says Jen on it, because you know my name is Jenna. And my family called me Jen, so solar powered. And I got this from my mom when she went to Texas. and because it says Houston, Texas on the back, and people always ask me, have you been to Houston, Texas? Are you from there? I'm like, no, my mom just got it from Texas. But anyway, I always had this on like all of my bags every single school year since I've had it, and make sure someone else doesn't think that this is their backpack, because like a lot of people shop at Forever 21, so I'm sure there's someone else who has this backpack too. And then I also have these other keychains on it, and then this is like, I know this is a pair of pants. People always ask me like, why do you have a pair of pants for a keychain? And like, this is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2 keychain. Like my uncle, he works at a theater, and he gets all these like freebies for like movies coming out, and so he gave this to me. It has like little charms on it. But anyway, if you open this, I keep my smaller items in here. Obviously, it's a small pocket, and I have this little thing right here. It says BFF Smackers on it. If you guys are wondering like what the heck is that, it's lip smackers, you know, the chapstick. And I've always had this since I was little. I don't know where I got it from, but yeah, I always bring a chapstick with me because like my lips get dry really easily. And this is Lip Smackers Coca-Cola chapstick. It actually tastes like Coke, and I really like it. So I always keep that in there with me. And then I have a pack of mints, and this is Breath Savers 3-hour mint, and it's in the flavor spearmint. These work really good. Like they're like, I don't have that much in there anymore, but this is what they look like. Pretty good. I don't really know if they actually last for 3 hours, but they last for a pretty long time as far as keeping your breath fresh. And then I always like to keep a couple of snacks with me in case I like get hungry after my lunch or whatever, or in between classes. I have Welch's fruit snacks, like the little gummy fruit snacks. And they're actually made with real fruit. These are from Costco, so I like them. They're healthy for you. And I love gummies. Like I don't care if I'm an adult, I'm still gonna eat gummies. And then I have this fruit strip thing. I bet it's from Trader Joe's. I also have this Purell hand sanitizer. Like, I mean, throughout the school day, you're probably going to be touching a lot of things, like pulling out a chair, touching the desk. And so this helps, you know, keep your hands clean, obviously, and so you don't catch any germs from school from people being sick, because people always get sick from their classmates. And I have my lanyard with my house key on it, and a flash drive. A flash drive comes like in handy. Like you really need this. Like, I mean, in this day and age, we're always working on like computers, electronics, and then if you're using like the school laptop or netbook, like you need a way to like save your stuff and bring it home. So just plug in the little flash drive. Like some people call it a USB key. It's the same thing as a flash drive. Just plug it into the laptop computer, save your stuff, and then you can just bring it home. Oh, I also printed out, I actually typed myself my school schedule, and I printed it out. It has when the class starts and ends, the name of the class, and the room number with the name of the professor. So like, especially the first week of school, like I'm not gonna know my room numbers by heart like that. So this came in handy for the first week of school. It helps to keep your school schedule with you like throughout the year, just in case for whatever reason. Like one day you might like completely forget where you're going for whatever reason. Just pull out your schedule, then you know where you're going. And then it also helps to print out a map of your campus, school campus, especially for the first week of school. Like I have this printed out, and I like circled where buildings are that are like important to me anyway. And I believe that's all I have in my backpack. So yeah, my brother just came home from his first day of school, and he's making a bunch of noise in the background when he knows he's not supposed to. Be quiet, please. So it's my backpack, and yeah, I hope you guys had a good first day of school. So, bye!